evidence gathered from around the world has made abundantly clear that in ancient times, intense electrical activity above observers on Earth was the subject of massive collective endeavors to record the forms on stone. Especially compelling is the rock art theme called the stick man. The illustrations shown here compare a well-documented electric discharge form in the laboratory to the remarkably similar rock art carvings from different parts of the world. To appreciate the evolution of the discharge configuration, these graphics must be visualized three-dimensionally. Illustrations show the structure of a translucent plasma discharge whose 3D configuration would not be self-evident in a rendition carved on rock. Here is a key consideration. Rotating the configuration on its axis would not change the basic form or appearance to the observer. In the case at hand, the idealization of the hourglass discharge form accents the visual relationship of the two symmetrical dots or circles to a transparent donut-like torus, viewed edge-on. But many other nuances of such discharge configurations must be taken into account, since the warping of the upward and downward extremities of the hourglass form can occur in almost limitless variations. What was the relationship to the origins of world mythology, to the birth of the early religions, or to the massive ancient investments in monumental construction? Both the rock artists and the myth makers had true perils on their minds. The rock artists recorded and the myth makers interpreted electrical events in the sky as plasma discharge sequences moved through discrete phases, some of celestial beauty, others intensely violent and terrifying. The most essential issues concern the connectedness between seemingly different rock art themes. For example, was there a relationship between the Kayenta pictograph and the global stickman image? The pictograph signifies a critical moment just prior to a collapse of that more complex form into the simpler stickman form. The synchrotron radiation preceding that transition would have been deadly, making it close to impossible for humans to record the form while standing in the open. This means that the relationship between the two, never mentioned in prior rock art studies, is crucial to an understanding of both global themes. The central column you see in this stylized representation is the axis of the discharge. Wrapped around the axis is a torus or donut-like tubular sheet of charged particles. The observer sees through the transparent formation, champagne glass above, squashed bell shape below, so the plasma density is greatest at the limbs. Drawn in 2 dimensions, the formation matches the stick man carved globally on stone by the thousands. The 2 dots under the stick man's arms are the exceedingly bright, high-energy radiation called synchrotron radiation, emitted from the center of the torus. The current sheets continually warp as the electric discharge progresses, and this form is not uncommon. A 2-dimensional representation might look like this.
There's a picture of St. Peter's Square at the Vatican, the world's most accurate and important sundial to monitor the sun and time, the real doomsday clock. Why does the Vatican have a sundial? It lets the elect/controllers know when the days are being shortened. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh to be saved. With 100% certainty, a worldwide catastrophe is headed our way. It can only happen on a certain date and in a particular year. Civilization will end from this catastrophe and then be rebuilt. I know, as our true history shows, it has happened dozens of times.
History has seen many civilizations reach amazing heights, only to disappear suddenly without leaving any records of what happened.
The eyes can't see, the mind doesn't know. To begin, you must understand, you know nothing. We all are wrong. You must humble yourself completely to know the truth.
The entire universe is in certain periods, sick of itself, and of us. Disappearance of a star, and the appearance of comets, affect us more than we can imagine. Relationships among the creatures on the earth are even stronger, because of our feelings and thoughts. The flower will scent even more beautiful, or will fall in silence.